shoot the goofy stuff in your time, man.
Alright guys, so I've been wishing that ACT, because they're my favorite clutch company, would make a twin or triple disc for V160 transmission for all the Supra guys. And you had to buy some other carbonetics or whatever it was to get that, your OS Geiken. And the good thing about ACT is they're local to, well, where I live, and then you can call, talk to the tech. What we wanted was this race car clutch for our Supras, because we all think they're race cars, right? Okay, so we have an engineer from ACT here.
How's it going, Dan?
We're going over measurements of this this clutch and the transmission. This is the one that I always run, the T1R3-T01, and we can modify a couple things on it and then introduce the spline count, 14 spline count for V160 for your guys' street Supra. So we're gonna put this in motion, and hopefully in the next couple months or whenever they can get to it at ACT, might be ways out, but we can do that, and it will have the Tilton slave, so you will not have to do the fork pull type anymore, and it'll just be the slave inside the bell housing. It's gonna be really good. We'll update you guys soon. You guys remember that M5 that we just got yesterday? No, it's a couple days later. But we're gonna go for a ride in it. I haven't been in a ride in it. Chose M5.
It's real old.
And real pretty.
Really high mileage.
But really good compression somehow, like perfect running motor. Whoa. I still haven't been in here. It just feels good.
It's a good one. It's like super quiet.
It feels like tight though.
Yeah.
How would it, with that many miles, still feel tight?
It got a bunch of suspension work done by a previous owner. I don't know how long it's been, or I could probably figure out how many miles it's been since that was done. This is all the like paperwork that of all the maintenance done on the car.
I always keep that, you know, the binder of paperwork in the car with me at all times too.
I haven't found a better place to put it.
It's like a guy at a car meet, and he's like, all right, let's turn to page 13. Look at this mod. No. Hey, it's like smooth still. How's this so smooth still?
This is a short shifter. But like the transmission's definitely seen better days. Like shifting into first is real slow.
That's like the van. You can always rebuild it at some point.
Yeah, except BMW doesn't make the parts anymore. There's other options though, as far as like very similar transmission. So it's not the worst thing in the world.
Okay guys, we're cutting into this. The metal stops right about this deep in, but under there. So we're just gonna cut in there and go till we don't hit any surrounding metal. I've got all these spot welds out. These ones ripped. This one I messed up on. These ones are correct. This one you can't get to with a spot weld removal tool. So I'm gonna use an air hammer. It's not gonna be that pretty, but it'll just rip it, and then we'll re-weld it when it gets back here, because you can fit the tip of the welder in there when we put the new piece in, because I don't think the body shop will put that piece in all the way. They might, but our plan is that we can hold a piece of like brass behind there, or a piece of aluminum, so it doesn't accept the weld, and then you just fill that hole. It's not the first time I've done that. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but you hold it behind there, and then you just, as long as the welder's making contact with the steel, it'll fill that hole, and then you don't have some big bulging thing if you just tried to patch a hole with a MIG welder. And then I gotta cap this off, get that out of the way. The frame rail didn't really bend that much, but this tab that holds the brake line kind of bent into the frame rail there, so I'm gonna just remove that entirely. If I need to hold a brake line down, I can always drill a hole and put a nut-zert and P-clamp it like this one is. Just gonna work my way through areas that might make it easier for the frame guy, because he realistically just has to fix this section here but then put a new piece in, but he also has to drill a bunch of spot welds, and I can't do that now because then he won't be able to pull on everything. And there's a wrinkle in like this top cowl piece because it pushed this over like an inch that way, so it's got to pull on everything this way. So once I cut that, I maybe cut this too, and then I could just remove like a little section of it, so he doesn't have to worry about that, and it's easier for him to grab this and pull it out. Might as well drill these out for him too, I guess. No, he needs to pull on that. I gotta leave that. He might use this as something to pull on. It's back off the lift. And now I took off some other stuff so we can trailer it pretty much empty. To King's Auto Body, they're gonna do the pulling, and then framework, and then I'm gonna drive back and forth. They're in Huntington Beach, so I'll probably have to drive back and forth there a couple times to finalize with each piece that we're doing. Don't forget these pieces either. Yeah. King's Auto Body. What's up, guys? It's bad, huh? This is the guy here I had. This is the M3 guy, but he'll fix the Supra. He's gonna make the Supra great again. You can do it. Right.
So this is the way how we work in the plane. We're gonna make sure everything is settled, everything is straight. This is where pushed in. So we're gonna weld the bracket and
pull it out.
So the whole shock tower will get moved like inch and a half that way. So
that's a similar thing.
It's similar to what you have.
Very similar.
So this is the point we get. We're gonna
how
start
many millimeters?
From here,
or inches?
And then we're gonna measure all the shock tower and the front core support to see how much it moved.
Whoa! Everything's better now.
Oh yeah.
I've been in 3 years. Yeah. And a Mustang?
Yeah.
Wait, yours? Yeah. You got a Mustang? I guess Mustangs are good, but I never thought, because you always had M3s. Whoa, you're making a truck car?
Yeah, this is 24-hour Plymouth.
Holy crap though, the cage is like crazy.
We caught the cage. This is gonna be like in 3 months from now.
This is a Lemons car?
Yep.
But like I thought you're only supposed to spend like $500.
$500 to buy the vehicle, but safety is...
Oh, safety's no limit. Okay.
It's Pontiac Cadillac.
Cadillac. Huh. Yeah. This is cool. We should see the race car, huh? How did you get it in here? It fits through that door?
Yeah. It's
barely.
like half inch on the inside.
Oh. So you drive this on the track?
No, this is actually built by Mike Davis. He used to race IMSA Road
Oh.
Challenge. If anybody want to show, doesn't have an engine.
Oh, yeah. Come get it.
All right, guys. Say a prayer for the Supra. Ayad's gonna fix it with his team of people at King's Auto Body. I'm gonna bring the Supra back. He might call me to come help. He might just do it. I'm not sure yet, but I'm nervous. It's hard because that's like my baby. But I believe in Ayad and he cares about it, so he'll make it good again. All right, gotta drive back to the shop.